It's time now for the Peter Gel Morning News on this Monday morning, July 13th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning, July 13th. Back to work. Here are your news that I'm here and our top story here at 7:30 in the morning time here on this Monday morning here. Is the last round of talks in a Greek depth crisis went front tonight on Sunday for 17 grueling hours, but when European leaders finally emerged from the negotiating rooms in Brussels on Monday morning, they announced they had reached a deal. Scott Walker made it official today, breaking the news that he is Republican candidate to the 2016 presidential race. Before a formal announcement event in Wisconsin later today. In February 2014, when Mexican Marines captured the world's most wanted gangster, Joaquin Chapo Guzman, a proud president Enrique Peña Nieto said the power of drug traffickers was being destroyed. And then Mexican President Shane Biden for escape of cartel boss over the weekend. NASA's new Erasmus mission will fly past Pluto this weekend for more than 70 years. Pluto was one of 9 planets recognized in our solar system. French police are hunting for 3 armed men who stormed a Primark store in a suspected robbery attempt over Paris. The gunman fled the scene after special forces evacuated 18 people trapped inside a quartz shopping center. Vienna, Iran and 6 world powers appeared to close to a deal on Monday to give Tehran a sanctions relief in exchange for limits on its nuclear program, but Iranian officials said talks could run past their latest midnight deadline and success was not. In Sanaa, Saudi-led air raids killed 21 civilians in Yemen's capital on Sinai on Monday morning. Relatives of the victims in the medics told Reuters 2 days after the start of the United Nations brokered a humanitarian truce that Riyadh does not recognize. At least 25 people were killed and 15 others injured in a suicide bombing attack near a U.S. base in Afghanistan's southeastern coast province on Sunday. In Redding, California, law officers search communities in Northern California for the father of a missing 6-month-old girl who vanished over the weekend and is considered armed and dangerous. The first 2 of the 3 sports about Donald Trump are obvious but nonetheless worth repeating during the first of the current Trump-driven excitement. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries has signaled that once again, while predicted supply from the U.S. will grow at a slower pace. Emergency government measures designed to curb a free fall in the Chinese stock
market last week have apparently succeeded in stabilizing the market.
Despicable Me spin-off Minions topped the U.S. and
Canadian box office on this opening weekend, with the second biggest debut for the animated film.
Geothermal heating from the air, not the air or the sea, beneath the much worried about West Antarctic ice sheet has been measured for the first time ever. It has been found to be surprisingly high according to investigating boffins. Scientists have finally experimentally confirmed plutonium's magnetism using a method called neutron scattering, thereby answer the question that plagued the scientific community for 7 decades. Many older women's lives are at risk because they do not recognize the early signs of breast cancer. A survey has suggested here the government health agency Public Health England found that fewer than half of the women over 70 were questioned could. London smoking tobacco may increase the risk of developing schizophrenia and other serious mental illnesses, scientists have suggested. Ramadan is celebrated by Muslims all over the world throughout a month for fasting. This annual observance is proven to be good not just for the body but also for the mind. Looking at the stock market report, Dow closed 17,760.41, so far up to 11.79. S&P 500 2076.62, and Nasdaq 4,997.70. Peter Challenge News Time is now 7:35. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox wrapped into the first half of the regular season with a 8-6 loss yesterday to the New York Yankees at Fenway Park. Here, while Swiss master Roger Federer fell just short of becoming the oldest ever Wimbledon singles champion a month before his 34th birthday, in the four-set loss to Serbia's Novak Djokovic, 42-year-old Indian veteran, later pays won 3 titles and Wimbledon nation's best every year at tournament. In Boston, a woman hit by a foul ball at Fenway Park during Friday night's Red Sox New York Yankees games coming at home after getting 3 dozen stitches to the forehead. While the big prize at NBA free agency has all the way been claimed, there was a steady stream of moves over the weekend as teams failed in roster, including a big decision for the Oklahoma City Thunder, where the match went to Ennis Kentner. Silver's United States Radiant Masters of U.S. Open champion Jordan Spieth defeated Tom Gillis on the second playoff hole Sunday to capture John Deere Classic, the final U.S. PGA Tour for the next week's British Open. Men for laughing gambling, Pete Rose is nonetheless against an All-Star game in Cincinnati, and Cincy's baseball's Richard Nixon. Peter Challenge News Times now 7:36 here. Time now for travel report, and it's Monday morning. Back to work here. And Route 4 to the south outside, a little slow around Route 1 in North Kingstown. Route 4 a little slow to both ends between Exeter and North Kingstown here. 195 on the westbound side, a little slow through the Bagger Bridge. Route 146 southbound to 95 southbound, a little slow around the intersection in downtown Providence here. And you got 95 on the northbound side, so it's a little slow for the Cranston and work stretches of Interstate 95. $195 on the $195 on the northbound side, and it is slow for Route 28 in Middlebury. We got an accident on 495 on the northbound side in near Route 28 in Middlebury, so expect delays here. And up towards Boston, 95 on the northbound side. It is slow from Mechanics Street to Sheridan to Route 1 in Sharon, and then it breaks again from Bonds Street and all the way after Route 120 in Kenton here. Route 24 to the northbound side, so for Route 139, so to all the way after Route 120 in Kenton here. Route 3 to the northbound side, so for Derby Street and Hingham to Union Street in Hingham here. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side, so from the Braintree Split all the way out to Dorchester here. 129 on the northbound side. It is slow from Route 37 to Braintree all the way out to Route 109 in Westwood, and then unit breaks again on 120 on the northbound side from Route 135 in Needham all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. 120 on the southbound side, so from Linfield all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington here. Route 2 to the westbound side. It is slow before Route 120 in Lexington here. Mass back into the westbound side. It's Soul Food. Low Food. 10 Wilbur Settle. Mass back into the westbound side. It is Soul Frab. Southeast Expressway all the way up to the Prutilla then. Mass back into the eastbound side. And it is slow after Route 9 in Framingham all the way out to Route 30 in Natick here. Mass back into the eastbound side. It is slow from Route 128 in Western all the way out to Newton Corner. 495 in the northbound side. A little slow before Route for the best pike in Westburg, around for the Hawkinson stretch. 93 to the southbound side, it is sold from Stodum all the way out to the Zakin Bridge. Route 1 to the southbound side, it is sold from Chelsea all the way out to Route 93 in Charlestown. Not from Boston Air, 93 to the southbound side, sold from Route 129, Reddit all the way out to the Route 128. Route 3 to the southbound side, sold after Route 40 North Chelmsford, Route 3 to the southbound side. It is slow from 495 in Lowell all the way out to Billerica. The 290 to the eastbound side, slow before Route 122A in Worcester. 195 on the southbound side, so after Route 290 in Marlborough Air. Route 2 in the eastbound side, a little slow around. Route 195 in Littleton Air. 195 on the southbound side, it's slow from Route 114 in Andover all the way out to Route 133 in Tewksbury. Route 495 on the northbound side, it is slow from Route 3 to Billerica all the way up to the Tewksbury Air, doing an accident on 495 around Route 133 in Andover Air. Up in New Hampshire, 93 to the southbound side, so after Route 102 in Londonderry, New Hampshire Air. 99 in the north, 95 in the northbound side, it's slow around the Hampton area Air. Spotted turnpike on the southbound side, so from Route 4 Durham to Newington Air. And the main turnback's looking good from York in Augusta via Portland Air. Alright, looking at MBTA alerts here. Orange Line's put some minor delays with disabled train on the subway on the Commuter Rail. Fitchburg Line, train 48715 a.m. from Fitchburg delayed today, 5 to 10 minutes due to switch problem. Franklin Line, train 706 635 a.m. for forward to Park 495. Rail operated 10 to 15 minutes late. Haverhill Line, train 206 46 a.m. from Haverhill, canceled today. Haverhill and Brentford only. Will rent to Lawrence and Boston per schedule. And the ferry's off smooth sailing. Peter, tell news time, 7:43 here, and it's time now for our weather report here for today. Puck skies around 83 degrees. Cobweb becoming 7 to 7 miles by the afternoon. For tonight, Puck chief fog after midnight otherwise. Most skies on the west, 600 degrees. 7 about 6 miles becoming comedy neither. Tuesday, chance of showers with those results possible after 2 p.m. Most skies around 81 degrees. South wind about 3 to 6 miles by chance of 30%. New rain for about of less than 10 minutes. It's going to have possible thunderstorms. Tuesday, chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible here. Petrobog after 9 p.m. was. Cloud sky, low at 64 degrees. Southeast wind about 5 miles, becoming comedy chance rate to the 30%. New rain for miles between the 10 and 40 inch active amounts possible thunderstorms. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some storms produce every 8. Petrobog before 9 a.m. wise. Most of the sky about 82 degrees. Calm wind chance rate to the 40%. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. And a slight chance of showers between midnight and 3 a.m. Some of the storms produce every rain. Petrobog after 11 p.m. wise. Most skies on the west. 63 degrees at chance rate to 4%. So Thursday, most skies about 67 degrees. Thursday, Petrobog after 5 a.m. was. Most coast on the west, 57 degrees. Friday, Petrobog before 7 a.m. was. Sunny skies about 81 degrees. Friday night, Petrobog after 3 a.m. was. Pascal low at 60 degrees. Saturday, Petrobog was. Most of the skies about 82 degrees. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Most skies low at 64 degrees. Chance rate to 40%. Sunday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Most of the skies about 83 degrees. Chance rate to 30%. Not temperature is not temperature at 7:45. It's 71 degrees, humidity 84%, and it's close, guys. That's great for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this Monday morning, July 13, 2015. Previously, have a good day with a good best day. To the air.